Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We got a new one for you. It's an Elan Wildcat 83 Ti, Black Edition. This ski is a all-new ski for 2026. All of the Wildcats have been revamped. They have put the Black Edition construction into the 83, and that makes great sense for skiers who spend most of their time on trail. You're looking for a really composed and smooth and powerful ski for mostly groomer skiing, but also don't want to be limited with too narrow of a ski and be able to be a little bit more adventurous and do some more exploration style skiing. So you're not limited to the groomers here. You can go in the bumps, you can go in some packed out trees. That little bit of extra width will help when the groomers degrade throughout the day and just provide a nice, solid, and balanced platform to stand on as you kind of make your way throughout the day. And you won't feel like you're overwhelmed or overpowered by this ski. It's really smooth and easy to initiate, and then fun and some nice rebound out of the tail. Construction-wise, they do use their tube light wood core in here. That's the main difference between the Black Edition and the non-Black Edition. In both skis, we get a blend of poplar and paulownia in the wood core. In this Black Edition, we do see two carbon rods used along the side, so they mill out wood and replace it with carbon tubes, as we see in the Ripstick series of skis. Then we also get unidirection carbon on the bottom of the core above the base, so two more carbon strips there. And we also get one strip of metal along the inside edge. So this is a left ski. The metal is found on the right side of the left ski in order to provide more connectivity and dampness on the downhill's edge, which is where you put most of your power. So they're able to build skis asymmetrically, and you do have a left-right ski as a result. They do that for both construction and for shape. But yeah, really fun overall all-mountain carver with a lot of kind of creativity involved in the construction. Rocker camber, rocker profile, but they do also use their amphibio rocker by putting more rocker on the uphill side and more camber on the downhill side, basically to match how they do the construction, putting more emphasis on that downhill edge. The tail has a little bit more taper than the tip. This is where that ripstick influence comes into play, so that widest part is brought down further, and that just allows for an easier release and quicker transitions. Whereas the shovel of the ski here, there is really no taper at all. The widest part is pretty much the farthest point up, allowing for a very long, effective edge, even though there is a pretty dramatic side cut resulting in a 13-meter turn radius here. So it does like to turn, it likes to be on edge and make very S-shaped kind of swooping style turns, but it also has a high level of power as well. We do have some tester feedback here. So we got Jana Ross, who skied on this. She goes, "It felt so fun and snappy, easy to turn and playful. You can hold the turns or smear out of it if I preferred." So I think that that's a good way of saying that the front of the ski is more businesslike and the back of the ski is easier to release and is more playful. So you can kind of dictate your own style of turn within this. It's not too stiff. You know, I think that the Black Edition series of skis has notoriously gotten a reputation for being stiffer and more high performance, but it's not really the case because a lot of the carbon that's involved doesn't really extend into the tips and tails. It's found more in the central third of the ski. But overall, I think it's a great option for advanced skiers mostly. I think that experts who like that feel of carbon and like that energy and that snap and can deal with kind of that lack of taper in the shovel will really get along well. I don't think that there's, I think you could be a little bit too aggressive for this ski if you're a real hard charger. But if you're more of a finesse skier and you have good skills, this is awesome. Great snow feel, really nice reaction. I also don't think it's too demanding for an intermediate. I think that there's certainly some conditions there that you should be ready for the energy and ready for that rebound, but overall it's not overly demanding for that skier. But really good in bumps, really good in groomers, and it just kind of loses a little bit of its capabilities as it gets deeper and softer. But make sure you check out this all-new Elan Wildcat 86 Ti Black Edition here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye!